Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So before going towards the today's lesson, the work that we are going to do today, I would like to have a quick review from you about the last things, the last points that we have already gone through is basically about the media. So what kind of questions can come in your exams? For example, define media. What are two major types of media? What are the two main categories? Then what are the subcategories in the two types? What are their subcategories? We have discussed about them, their names we have discussed about. So I would like to have a quick review from you people about these things that we have discussed today, and you have to define about them कि basically what are the two types of the media. Number one, what define media, then what are the two types and what are the subtypes. We have drawn a hierarchical chart for this, and we discussed about those things what are basically their categories and what kind of wires are there which are available for the data communication inside a computer network, in a computer network, to connect two or more devices. Okay, so who is going to define the media? Please raise the hand. Quickly give these answers and then we will move towards today's work. Okay. Yes, please. I have told you that you need to participate whenever any question is asked so that you can assess yourself okay, whether you are able to recall the things that have been taught in the classroom. And it is for your benefit so that you may be well prepared for your board exams. Yes, who will define the media? Please raise the hand quickly. Yes, Faisal Talat. Can you define the media? It is an easy term. Okay, Zulkaf.
The main means of mass communication is called media.
The mean of communication. We are not talking about over here mass communication. Mass communication, when we are saying, so we are basically referring to the that media, electronic media, that is television and satellite. So basically that is also media, of course. But right now we are saying the communication channel, the communication pathway, the physical pathway through which data is transmitted from one device to another device. Okay, from one device to another device, the data is transmitted through a communication channel, through a communication pathway, through a physical pathway, the link or connection, that is called the media. Okay, then what are the two major types? We had divided it into two things, two portions, two parts. Please raise the hand quickly. Muhammad Hani Hassan. Yes, please.
Sir, guided media and unguided media.
What is guided media and what is unguided media? How would you write in the exam?
Sir, guided media uh, is that in which we is
What we have got in guided media? Wires are there or not?
wires are there, cables,
Cables. Okay. And what is there in the unguided media?
radio waves.
Waves are there, signals are there, and these are wireless. Matlab, the main difference is in the between the guided and unguided is that guided is basically having physical pathway in the form of wires. Wires are there in the guided media, but in unguided media no wires are there, but the connection is wireless in nature, and we had seen these terms and I had highlighted with these terms in the red color button. Okay, Acha ji, then these are the two major categories that we use. Then if we talk about their subcategories, who will tell me about it? What are the categories inside the guided media and what are the categories in the unguided media? Yes, Muniba. Yes, quickly.
The categories of guided media are twisted pair cable, coaxial cable, fiber optical cable, and the unguided media radio waves, microwave, infrared, Bluetooth, satellites.
Okay, good.
That's it.
Fine. So as she has mentioned, and yesterday we had seen this diagram as well, where we said that the guided media is actually the guided media is basically the media where we have got three different types of cables. These are the cables that we use. Two are there which are commonly used, and one is there that is used, but maybe possible you would have seen or not. Optical. Twisted pair coaxial cable and optical fiber. Then in unguided media, we have got radio waves, microwaves, and the infrared cables. So basically, these are the categories. These are basically the subcategories that we are using over here. So now what we need to understand ke in these two categories, the media is divided and the subcategories are there, further categories are there, and the different types of wires are there that we are using. So this is basically the today's topic, and we are going towards the today's topic now. Yesterday's work I had, as I have told you, if you go to your Google Classroom, you will see that the each and every day I am uploading your work, and I had asked you to please note down all the things in your copies. Note it down that this thing is mentioned over here. Can note down all the work, whatever I am giving you in the form of a Word file. I am giving you daily one page, not more than that. One page with that much detail of the explanation in the form of video. Whatever I explain you, that I give you in the form of video. Otherwise, I give you the material is also there, that this is the thing that we discussed yesterday, and I ask you, you have to note it down in your notebooks. Your notebooks should be completed. So this is not a big deal. This is not a difficult thing, or that is a thing that you can't do. You have to do in your copies. You have to accomplish this work in your copies. Okay? Regularly I am providing this thing to you, and you have to do it. Now we are moving towards today's lesson, and it is now a very very important thing that we are going to discuss. It is about basically the twisted pair cable, the first type in the wired media, the first type, the very common type, the type that we use inside the offices, inside the homes, normally inside the offices and inside the homes even. We have got this cable when we connect it to extend our network, or to connect one PC with the Wi-Fi wire, with the wire, using wire. So then even that situation we are using the twisted pair cable. Yeah, Zulka, if you want to ask something, you have raised the hand.
सर जो क्वेश्चन जो नोट्स आप सेंड करते हैं वो सर हमें नोट्स की तो ही लिखने हैं ना, क्वेश्चन आंसर तो नहीं लिखने हैं?
Still I haven't given the question answer.
The form on the notes.
I have given you the content that we are studying with the topics and the detail. It will cover the questions, you know. For example, if we talk about the yesterday's work, so it is going to cover the question ke what are the main categories. Okay, then their characteristics, their features are there, and their examples are there. So the question will come from these kind of things. So I will give you the sample questions. Okay, what kind of in what kind of words the question will be asked. So this is basically the material, and definitely it is not from the book same as it is. It is having some important things in the form of points. Okay, so this is the thing. These are the notes that I am giving you. Almost it is about one page that I am giving you regularly for 3 days in the week, and for on fourth day I am giving you one assignment to solve online. And those who are not solving, then definitely they are going to see the consequences. Okay ji. Now twisted pair is the cable that I was telling about this twisted pair. Twisted pair, as this name is basically exhibiting something. Twisted means when the cables will have twists in it. You can see over here, okay, the cable, basically there are 8 wires in it. 8 wires are there. 8 copper wires with having rubber or plastic like material sheet on it, and each wire has got some different kind of colors are there. Orange, blue, orange, white, blue, white, green, green, white, brown, brown, white. Okay, so these are basically the wires which are there, and each 2 wires are basically twisted, consist of 2 separately insulated conductor wires wounded about each other. दो जो हैं वो twist हुए हुई हैं. Generally, several each pairs, where here we are basically referring to the 8 wires. 4 pairs are bundled together in a protective sheet. On it there is cover. They are the most widely used transmission media. This is basically called the twisted pair cable. So the twisted pair cable will have 8, normally 8 copper wires. Basically there are 2 categories in twisted pair. One is twisted pair which is used for the telephone lines. So over there 4 copper wires are there, and one is there which is used for the network cables, and over there in that cable there are 8 copper wires, and 2 each means 4 pairs are there of 2 each, and twisted in nature. Matlab each pair will have twists. Twist means they will be rounded about each other. Okay, this is called basically twisted. That's why this is called twisted pair. Okay, inside the cable the pairs are there which are twisted. Achha, why they are twisted? Now question comes in your mind, okay, why they are twisted? Basically these are twisted to make a proper protection in against the interference in the signal, so that these are twisted. This is basically for the security of the data, to secure data or to protect data from the external interference. That's why these are twisted. This kind of thing may be asked in the MCQs. Achha ji, now come towards the types. There are basically 2 types. Basically this is only one type, but why we are dividing it into 2 types? Because one type is there which is comparatively better, and one type is there which is comparatively less having less quality. So one is there which is called UTP. UTP matlab unshielded twisted pair cable. Unshielded will not have a shield of protection in it. A separate shield of protection is not there inside it, but the shielded will have basically a separate shield of protection and then external cover. So that's why we divide them in 2 types. Unshielded matlab no specific protection cover is there on it. Normal cover is there, just a normal cover is there on it. That is called unshielded. But in the shielded twisted pair cable, we have got a specific protection cover and then its actual cover on it. So that's why the cost varies for both of them. There are 2 types available in the market, and normally inside the homes and offices we are using unshielded. Why? Because we don't need to have shielded. Shielded is there where you are going to connect your network, where the wire is moving outside in the sunlight on the roadside, or where you are connecting it where the sound interference is high, noise is there, and the environmental factors, sunlight, rain, and such kind of things are there. So over there in that situation, we are going to prefer the shielded. So what is basically unshielded? This type of cable has the ability to block interference and does not depend on a physical shield. It has the ability, but it does not have physical shield for this on it. Okay, for this purpose, it is used for the telephone applications. Normally used in telephone, because nowadays the twisted pair cable which is available for the network, it is a shielded twisted pair cable, but unshielded is also available, which is less in cost. So it's up to you which one you want to have. It depends actually on your budget. So people prefer the shielded twisted pair, so that because it is long lasting and having better quality. Achha, what are the advantages? Okay, this is less expensive because shield is not there, so the cost of the manufacturing is reduced. Easy to install. Easy to install means that when we are peeling the shielded twisted pair, so it is comparatively time consuming, and because the shield is there and you have to peel it and then you have to make it properly, so that's why it is mentioned. High speed capacity is, of course, the speed is high. Susceptible to external interference. It has the capacity because the twisted pairs are there inside. So external interference, I had told you about this thing. When we say external interference, so it may be the interference just because of the environmental factors and the noise. These are basically the external interference factors which are there, which may interfere your data which is being sent in the form of signal through the wire. And then lower capacity and performance in comparison to the STP. If we compare it with the STP, so STP will have a better performance. Why? Because it has got a shield on it, and that particular shield is basically protecting your noise interference, and it is having a protection layer, so that's why it is having a good quality. Normally, short distance due to attenuation. Attenuation का क्या मतलब है? What is meant by attenuation? Attenuation means कि when the signal becomes weak, because if you are using too long twisted pair cable, so then after some time, when you are using a very long cable, so after some time the signal becomes weaker. How the signal becomes weaker? Because the signal which is coming through the wire, it starts losing its strength. So that's why in that situation, what you will have to do, you will have to install an amplifier, which is called a repeater. An amplifier is basically the device which reboosts the signal. So for very long wires, you cannot use it. You can't use it for long wires, long distance. No, this is used for a short distance. For example, inside the lab, inside a building, on a floor, in a company. So where the offices are there, so you are using the twisted pair cable, unshielded twisted pair cable. So since the distance is very low, distance is normally in the meters, some meters, 50 meter, 100 meters. So that does not matter and it does not affect its quality. But if you are using it for the long time, long distances, so it could become a problem. So basically, whether the twisted pair is of shielded type or unshielded type, you would have seen these pictures. Okay, this is basically having this kind of connector with it. This is the connector. This is called basically the RJ45 connector. And same type of connector is there with the telephone lines. But that connector is small, comparatively small. That is called RJ11 connector. So this is RJ45 connector and 8 copper wires are arranged in a particular manner. So basically the wires which are there, these are arranged in a particular manner. Why? Because it is because of its physical mechanism ki how the wires are going to work. So we need to follow some rules, some protocol over there. When we are setting up, when we are making this connector, I will show you this process as well to make a clear concept. But first we see an animated video in which that some things are, we are going to see the initial 3 minutes or 2 minutes video over here. So, but before going towards this video, I would like to mark the attendance first, and then we are going towards the video. Acha ji, from Abdul Aman to Muniba, and then noise. Okay, fine. Acha ji. So
Hi,
please.
I'm Brett Callen, and in this video, I'm going to show you how anyone can quickly and easily create doodle videos, just like the one you're watching right now, using Doodly.
Okay.
Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about Ethernet network cables that are used in local area networks, and I'm referring to twisted pair cables. These are the Ethernet cables that you'll find as you connect your computer to your router or modem so you can have internet access. One end of the cable plugs into your computer's network interface card, and the other end plugs into the network port of your router, switch, or modem, depending upon what you're using. Now, Ethernet twisted pair cables come in two different types. The first type is unshielded twisted pair, which is by far the most common type of cable that is used today. Unshielded twisted pair consists of 4 pairs of color-coded wires twisted around each other. The wires are twisted to prevent electromagnetic interference or crosstalk. This type of network cable is what most people use in their home or business. And the second type is shielded twisted pair. Shielded twisted pair is very similar to unshielded twisted pair, except that it has a foil shield that covers the wires. And this shielding adds an extra layer of protection against electromagnetic interference leaking into and out of the cable. This type of cable is mainly used for industrial purposes and not so much in a home or business. So if you were the kind of person that is going to make their own custom cables for your network, typically you would buy a bulk roll of twisted pair cable, and then you would have to wire them correctly and then attach RJ45 connectors to each end. So to do this, you would have to remove the protective sheathing at each end of the network cable to expose the wires. And this is done by using a cable stripper. The cable is inserted into the cable stripper, and then the outer sheathing is removed to expose the wires. And then you would insert the cable into a wire crimper to attach an RJ45 connector. But before you attach the connector, the wires in the cable have to be arranged in a certain order. And that order will be different depending upon the purpose of the cable. So for example, the most common types of twisted pair cables that are used in a local area network are straight and crossover cables. And these two cables have two different purposes. So let's talk about the wiring order that these twisted pair cables use. And there are two different wiring standards that are used. One standard is called 568A, and the other standard is 568B. And on the screen you can...
Okay. So in this video that we have already gone through, basically the thing which has been explained over here, okay, shielded what happens in the shielded, and other shield is there, foil shield is there to make a protection against the crosstalk and external interference. So in order to avoid the interference, we have got this shield in it. Okay. Achha, whenever we are arranging the wires, if we go to the next slide, you will see over here, okay, the one thing was explained to you, okay, the device is connected, means your computer will be connected to network interface, from network interface card to the switch or a hub. Okay, in this way, just like you can see this in this picture, okay, one end of the wire you will connect to the switch. For example, you are making a network in your computer lab. So one end of the wire is connected to the switch, and one end of the wire is connected to the computer system. Okay, so when we are connecting these, so both ends should be connected in a proper way, and for that purpose we are going to make this connector you can see in this picture, which is called RJ45. As I have told you, RJ45 is used for the network cables, and RJ11 is used for the telephone cables. Fine. Acha, when we are making the connector, so when we will arrange this connector, so that arrangement is basically a particular inside the twisted pair cable, the wires are twisted, but yeah, when you will peel the wire, when you will open it, when you will expose it using the plus, and when you will make the connector, so you will arrange the wires according to color scheme. You have to arrange the wires. These are the wires that you are going to arranged in a particular way. You can see that at number 1, orange white is there, then orange is there, then green white is there, then blue is there, then blue white is there, then green is there. Okay, then brown white is there, and then brown is there. So this is basically the arrangement using which we are going to connect basically two dissimilar devices. Dissimilar means one computer and one modem, one computer and one Wi-Fi device, or one computer and one network switch. So we are going to connect in such way two devices. So two devices will be connected in this way. You would have seen this Wi-Fi in your homes and in your offices. Sometime it happens that your device that you are using, so its signal is not reaching to you properly, and you connect one wire with it. So this is basically the port. You can see this port is also available in your desktop PC and even in your laptop PCs. This port is basically called the NIC port. ये NIC port है. You insert one end of the wire in it and the second end in your computer, and then you get the access to the internet using the Wi-Fi. मतलब you are connecting the Wi-Fi with wire. You are taking a twisted pair cable and you are connecting the Wi-Fi with wire, and when you take a wire from the Wi-Fi using any of this port which is available over here for extension of the network, so you can do this job. Are you getting this point? So this is how the twisted pair cable works. Muhammad Abbas, you have raised the hand. You have got any question? Yes, please.
Sir, you haven't given us points for the assignment.
Sorry? The question is not clear.
Sir, you haven't given us points for the assignment.
Assignment.
Yes, sir.
So assignment 1, assignment I had given you in the last class, which was basically differences between. This was the assignment that I gave you in your Google Classroom. You can see that differences between the
Yes, sir, but you haven't given us points for it.
differences.
Sir, you haven't given us points for it.
Okay, I haven't marked it yet. Yeah, that's true. I haven't marked it. I will mark it definitely. After going through it, I am going to mark it. I was waiting that the other students should also attempt. So when I will close it, so no one will be able to attempt it. That's why I did not do it. The other students should also accomplish it. So it is now basically the last thing that I would say about this assignment. All the students should complete this assignment so that I will close it. No one will be able to do it now. So you should accomplish it today. Okay, Acha ji. Now, so this is basically the details about how do you connect the twisted pair cable with your PCs. Okay. Now if we go to the unshielded, as we have discussed in the given video that I discussed with you, shielded, after unshielded we have got shielded. Now shielded mein kya hota hai? This type of cable consists of special jacket or to block external interference, special jacket, or you can call foil sheet on it, and then external cover is there. It is used to fast rate data, used in fast rate data internet. Fast rate internet jahan par hota hai, there it is used, and in voice and data channels of telephone lines, it is also used over there. But the main difference is only that there is a shield, and that shield basically brings a number of advantages for you. What are those advantages? Better performance and high data rate. Signal would not be weak. Okay, better performance will be there. Eliminates crosstalk. What does it mean? And in the video, this word is also there, crosstalk. Crosstalk means when your wires are basically disturbed by other wires signals. For example, there is one IO channel and 4 cables are going through that IO channel. 4 twisted pair cables are going through that IO channel. So it is possible that one cable is disturbing the other cable. One cable's signal which is going through it can disrupt some other signals, some other wire signals. So that is called crosstalk. Crosstalk matlab one signal is disturbing the other signal and making interference in it. This is called crosstalk. So when the shield will be there, so this type of problem, this type of disadvantage won't be there because the protection shield is there. It is going to reduce the crosstalk. It is going to overcome the crosstalk. And definitely this is comparatively faster and comparatively difficult to install and manufacture. Manufacture में cost ज़्यादा हो जाएगी, of course, more expensive होगा. Why we are saying difficult to install? Because it will be comparatively hard wire. So hard wire is there, so making joining connectors and installing, so it sometimes it is different. So that's why the installation is comparatively different and difficult, but not that much difficult. And of course it's high, its mass will be bulky, it will be heavy in mass. Why? Because the shield is there on it, and that shield is basically not only increasing its cost but also increasing its quality and increasing its volume and mass. So that's why the thickness is comparatively, when you will see the actual wire, you will see that the thickness is basically different, and similarly the weight is different. So these are basically the key points about the twisted pair cable. Now one other video is there, a very short video that I'm going to show you, in which we will see that how the connector is made and the wires are arranged in a particular manner. But before going towards that, I would like, if you have got anything about the twisted pair cable, all the points are mentioned in front of you. We have discussed about what is basically a twisted pair cable, and there are two categories, and how many wires are there. 8 copper wires are there, we have discussed about it. There are pairs, 4 pairs, each twisted, 2 wires are twisted in each pair. Okay, and there are some specific colors in them, as we have discussed about. These are the color schemes. The connector we connect is RJ45 and RJ11. These are the connectors which are used. RJ11 is normally used with the telephone lines, RJ45 with the network cables. And what types of connection are there that we make? We connect one computer to one switch. Okay, similarly we connect one computer to one Wi-Fi device using wire if we are connecting with wire. So this is how it is used whenever we are making connectors. So the wires are arranged in a particular manner. In shielded, we have seen that there is a shield on it, which is basically providing you a number of advantages. So these all are the things that we have discussed. Please raise the hand if you have got any question. Please. Nothing to ask? All the things are clear? Acha ji. Now if you see, no voice is there in video, in this video, please pay attention. If you see over here, okay, whenever you have got such kind of wire, so first you need to peel it and you have to remove the external cover. So you are going to remove the external cover. When you will remove the external cover, you will find the pairs. 4 pairs are there. Each pair is having 2 wires, and you will have to make them separate when you are making a connector. So you will have to make them separate. All the wires will become separate, and then you will have to arrange them as I have shown you in the given picture. Okay, you will have to arrange them according to that particular, and you will make them straight. Okay, these are twisted. So what you will have to do, you will have to make them straight. And after making them straight, you will bring them in a particular order that is shown to you in the pictures as well. Okay, what is the order in which you are going to bring them? Orange, white, then orange, then green, white, in this way. And then when you have brought them in the order, then you are going to make a connector. First you will cut them down to make a proper connection. Their size should be equivalent at the end. Then you will take a connector and you will join it with it, and that particular arrangement will be visible because the transparent connector is there and it is visible that you have joined it with the pins. 8 pins are there in which 8 wires are now inserted and attached with all these 8 pins. Now you will just make it by pressing it using a specific plus. There are 2 separate portions in the plus, one for RJ11 small one and one for RJ45, and you will put it over there and you will press it. When you will press it, so it will be locked. When it will be locked, so now the connector is ready and yeah, now you can use this wire. So this is how basically, in order to just give you the clear concept, okay, basically how this wire works, and this is how you can make a connector. And then you can insert it in the LAN card or at the one end, and at the other end you are going to connect it with your NIC. At the first end at the NIC, and the second end will be in the, you know, switch or hub. Okay, so this is another video which was basically explaining you how you can make connectors and how you can do this. So this is basically the concept is very clear. The concept is very clear. All the things are very clear to you. The thing is only that you have to prepare yourself, and you must be able to write all these things in your papers. I am going to give you one pager which will contain only this text, okay? And this only simple, this diagram, if you draw, if it is asked, so you can draw this diagram. This is a simple diagram that you can see on your screen. So this is the diagram that you can draw, and you can, you know, if required, if it is asked. Otherwise, no need, just write about that particular thing which is being asked, okay? So now I think all these things, all these points are now clear to all of you. And if you have got any question, please ask me. Up to here, all the things are clear, I think. If you've got any question, kindly ask me. Please raise the hand if you have got anything to ask, because our class time is now about to over. Okay, nothing to ask, fine. So what you have to do, I will give you in your Google Classroom this one-page text work, that the points that we have gone through today, which are basically all about twisted pair. We have covered the twisted pair in detail, and inshallah the file which is basically the video of this lesson will also be uploaded in your Google Classroom, so that you can even go through afterwards, and whenever you want to recall or revise you want to listen all the things that we have discussed today. So it will be available for you on your Google Classroom. Do write all the things that I am giving you in your notebook, so that your work should be completed. By the end of the lesson, we are going to see the different types of variety of questions, that how a question can be asked. Okay, thank you so much.